Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
Welcome to an impromptu Saturday night stream. So we thought we would pop out this morning. We actually were meant to be going to a boot fair.
Yeah.
And instead of we found this boot fair that actually Hixie mentioned to me, and
it was really quiet because it had been raining most of the night.
It's because of the time of year or whatever.
Yeah.
It had been raining and it didn't work out, so we ended up staying in the area and doing a bit of sourcing. So we came up with some really good items.
Yeah.
We're really pleased with what we found so far. Well, this weekend at least, but yeah, we're pleased with what we found today. Yeah.
Some of the bits I'm going to show I did actually pick up during the week.
Yeah. And then we thought, why not stream it like we normally do? We've already got 18 people watching.
No, the truth is though, it just takes no editing whatsoever.
Yeah.
So
we've got Nate. We're going to give a few hellos. We've got Nate Dog in the chat, so we're hoping Warren G to pop in at some point as well. He says, how do you guys feel about recycling packaging? We do it all the time.
We do.
There are times we feel awkward if we're shipping something valuable, but most of the time it's fine as long as you do it neatly.
Well, we do it particularly with the boxes, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. So Carp Fishing has joined us, Mr. Happy Dappy, Jason Entwistle, the Treasure Pirate. Ken's in the chat as well. Hi, Ken.
Hi, Ken.
Good to see you. Amanda, an unexpected stream. The Treasure Pirate, Danny Thistleton, Hixie's in there as well. Hi, Hixie. Kath Palmer, Pete Crawford, Niall Gulliver, Nigel, Fake Rachel.
Is it Niall that gave us the...
By the way, thank you for your advice, Nigel. Yeah,
I've actually
Niall
changed the
as well.
listing.
Sorry, Niall. Niall gave us a little tip on one of our listings, which is really helpful. So thank you. Nigel's in there. Hi, Nigel. Daniel, Paul M. Cora's in here as well. Hi, Cora. Natalie Rogers. So yeah, we're really happy to see so many people join us for an impromptu stream. Like I said, so we went to what's it called? It's Morecambe. It's a place called Morecambe. Siege. Kathy B's in the house as well. Kathy with the unending enthusiasm, which is amazing. Vinny's joined us. Lonnie Garage Flips has joined us. Hi, Lonnie. How are you? Welcome to the stream. So we went to Morecambe, and I've been scared of going there because Hixie kind of scared me about it, because he said, the West End of Morecambe and stuff, and it did scare me, and I saw West End on the board. And sure enough, when we did, so basically we were meant to be going to this boot fair. It was like an outdoor, hard standing, all year round boot fair. No traders turned up. There was a couple, and it was not anything.
It was really quiet. But like we said, it was probably the time of year. The weather didn't help last night. It was heavy rain last night.
And it was raining today as well. So I'm guessing some people would have been put off. Steve's just joined us as well. CNH have joined us as well. They're doing their first FBA shipment. Kenneth says Zian bin the West End, and they said, I didn't need a bulletproof vest or anything.
We were right.
It was. The thing is, when we did go, so we left this boot fair because it was a bit of a flop, and we went and parked up to get something to eat, and we happened to park up where there was this generic, kind of shady character, gaunt face, because he'd been taking substances, and he looked a bit disheveled. And then there's these other disheveled people with gaunt faces who were coming up to him, and they were shaking hands and walking down streets and coming back and
not saying anything.
I don't know what was going on, but and that was right there, and Beck was like, can we move, because we're eating. But apart from that, it was fine. Morecambe, actually some parts of it are there's some really nice houses down there's some big houses.
We were driving down some really lovely
roads,
there,
and so I'm not saying it's bad or anything. It's diverse, and
I think it's the same with wherever you go. There are good parts of an area, and there's bad parts.
So we'll leave it at that for the social commentary. Let's have a look. En masse from Saratoga, New York here. Wow.
Oh, hello.
That is awesome. I just love that. I'm so desperate to visit New York one day. I'm like desperate. Lisa Smith has joined us. Silver Pirate. Super Cat has joined us as well. David Morse has joined us as well. Lisa says, "See, have you brushed your hair? You look great." And it's probably just grease from not washing enough. No. When it gets to a certain length, it becomes easy to like do the So it's not actually brushing. It's just I do that and then it kind of
that's it.
Yeah. David Moore says he got his first eBay feedback in French. Ooh la la.
Oh.
Yeah, that's actually, speaking of that, I had to do a return in Italian. Yeah, I think I had a return in Italian. I took a risk. I sold like a low value video game took like a low value video game to Italy, I think it was. It was cheap and I sent it via like international standard. Surprise, surprise, it hasn't turned up for whatever reason. So I was like doing a refund and like it was all in Italian and I had to use Google Translate on every page. So,
when we send stuff like abroad, like internationally, if that's the correct word. That's probably the better word, isn't it? Rather than abroad.
Abroad.
Yeah.
Well, abroad internationally, Okay.
So if it's a low value item, we do not send it tracked.
Yeah, it's not what overall people are good. And actually, like what I can do is I can actually I'm going to talk about something quickly before we get into the haul. About most people being good. Most buyers are good buyers, and please keep positive about it. If you even if you have a couple of like one after the other, because I actually had 2 returns, one to Italy, one to Spain. Okay. On the other hand, I sold like a £200 record player which had an issue initially, but and I actually offered like a route in which the buyer could have took advantage of what I offered them and gotten some money off as a partial refund, but they didn't want it. They just wanted the item to work, and it ended up working.
Yeah, we got a phone call today to say that she was really happy. It's all working.
So it just shows that people out there aren't always looking to do you over, as it were. Conversely, there are stories where like it does happen. I was just speaking to Caroline earlier, and it's like she's had some really off customer recently. Like just really, you can get really off customers sometimes. However, most people
it happens, but the majority of the time, it's okay.
Lisa Smith says she swoons.
Oh.
Okay. Daniel says, when are you going to do a lighting video? That's my fault apparently. Yeah, it's my fault. I will do it. Yeah, I will do it. Kath says, Lonnie, so glad to see you back in the game. Yeah, it's taken me 13. Yeah, Kath Palmer also had like I remember quite early on had a real terrible time of it with floods as well. It takes so much guts to
come back from there.
I just say, God forbid we should ever have to kind of like deal with something like that, because I don't know how we would handle something like that. You guys are hardcore, so I suppose it comes down to it when it happens. You kind of have to deal with it, but Lonnie and Kath definitely out there have gone through the ringer, as it were, and really good to see just getting back to some sort of normality. Peter Crawford says he sold his first thing on GSP today to Denmark, so it's pretty cool. Miss Beauty has joined us. It's been a long time. I've missed you all. I've been in hospital, so catching up with a lot of videos. I hope you're feeling better, Miss Beauty. I hope it's whatever the reason was. I hope you're back out and feeling really good. So it's good to see you back in the chat, though. Really good. We've actually got 54 people watching now, which is fantastic. We've managed to talk for too many minutes. I don't know where to check time, but it never tells you the time.
Oh, here we go. Oh, we started 9 minutes ago.
Okay. Where does it say that?
Here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So we've already talked for 9 minutes without actually showing you anything useful. Paul Kettle says, hi, Z and Bex, great vids. Hope when you go sourcing, wouldn't it be more productive for you both to stay at home and list while the other one's out and about? Yes, you're right, it would be.
Yes and no,
but it wouldn't be fun.
Do look at different things as well.
Yeah.
So
yes. It would be more productive, wouldn't it? Ideally, but the thing is, we don't have like a huge backlog of stock.
Yeah.
That's number one, right? So it's not, we're going out because we have to find stock at the moment, guys. We don't have a Nick Hills Caroline, Ken, you know, that style of lots of inventory. We just don't have it. We want to have it. We just don't, and we're working towards it. And we're hoping that this year, when the book fairs come around, we're going to go out and just really build up some inventory. So we have to go out.
We won't change our sourcing together though.
No, it's
the lifestyle.
Yeah, I mean,
if we can go out together and be working together, we will do.
Yeah, we do like hanging out. So Hixie says Lee's looking fresh. Thanks, Hixie. Ken says same here. It's GSP or track for international, just not worth the risk. I know what you're saying, Ken, but you know, like when it's like a really low value item, like a £5, £6 game, and you're looking at £3.50 for the shipping, it's like a tenner. And I know it's bad because you're losing a tenner, you're giving a tenner away, but it doesn't happen often enough. I mean, for me to then, because the thing is that
I think we would reconsider.
The same game would be like £8 to ship, I think, tracked, wouldn't it? I think so. It's one of those things. Carp Adventure says, are you moving the PC closer and closer to the curtains? You'll be back in the conservatory soon.
No, do you know what? It's probably just the way the webcams.
Is it? Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
And Nigel has a comment, more productive. That depends on who stays at home.
Exactly.
Of course, it's one of those things. Okay.
Right. Anyway, should we get on with showing
some stuff? We're going to show you some cool stuff. Right, we're going to show you some cool stuff. Where shall I start? I'll start with my first pickup. I'll start with my first pickup. This is really cool. This is for you video games fans out there. This is a big box edition of Monkey Island. It's the Curse of Monkey Island, which I think is the third game. I got it for 50p. It's the PC version. Unfortunately, the box is a bit dented, like, you know, it's like a little bit pushed in there, so it's not in the best condition, but the insides are like amazing. If I can just show you quickly, the insides are just immaculate. Diana Hughes has joined us as well, but I mean, the insides are mint. Like the game disc, the jewel case is mint. The manual is mint. There's a user guide. You know, you used to get nice big thick user guides back in the day, and it's even got the original like Virgin kind of attachment there, like they used to put survey cards in. So we paid 50p for that. We expect, I've seen these go in really good condition, they fetched £30-35, but because the box has got a bit of crushing to the back, we'll probably be looking maybe £20-25. There's a lot of love out there for Monkey Island. A lot of people love it. Lonnie, as soon as he saw it, was like, sweet, that is awesome. Lisa Ford says, that was my favorite game ever. Monkey Island is epic. Epic game, I've got to say. David Morse loves Monkey Island. Richard Payne's just joined us. Lisa Smith says, I used to play that game as well. Great game, Monkey Island. It's free on Xbox this month, says Jason. So that's excellent info for all you guys out there that are getting a bit nostalgic about Monkey Island. I thought it was going to be floppies. Floppies would have been great, but it was CD. But that would have been amazing. Monkey Island on the Amiga had like 10 floppy disks or something. So definitely. Treasure Pirate says, got a laptop in the kitchen while stealing with pizza dough. Disaster looms. Sorry about that, Treasure Pirate. That is a difficult situation.
I think we disturbed your dinner yesterday as well, didn't we, Heather?
Kathy B says, love that game. Jean Paulson says, love your video, so helpful. Nick and Andrew have just popped in, but I believe they're popping out this evening, but nice to see you in chat. All right, you show something.
Mine is, well, this was, we both kind of spotted this, but I think we both did.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so this is Tigger. He's I think it's the Disney store.
We don't normally, I've got to say, we don't normally pick up plush toys recently, but we've been obviously watching quite a few videos.
Okay, the note wasn't attached. That was me doing the research. So we paid £2 for it.
And it's actually still got its original Disney store exclusive tag on him. He's in really good condition. It looks like he's going on vacation because he's got his suitcase. He's got his like sandals on and like a hat. So I mean, we've been watching.
We couldn't find the exact one, could we?
No, not yet. But we're reckoning about £15. We paid £2. I mean, we're, like I said, I think we've been kind of going for this because we've seen a few people, including Coros in the chat videos, where they've done really well with Disney plushes as well. So it's just something that's kind of stuck out. He's got his patch there, hasn't he, as well? His authentic patch on his buttocks.
On his bottom.
On his bottom, you can see. Well, they put it there. I didn't put it there. Are you looking at me like that? Anyway, so
you have to point it out.
Okay. Next. Lisa says that's a cool Tigger. Let's have a look. The Tigger's pretty cool. Everyone loves Tigger, says John Brearley. Hi, John. Kathy's already promoting our channel for us, saying hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it. Tried to get an Amiga in an auction 2 weeks ago. Went for £75 untested, says Pete Crawford. Yeah, they're just going to go up and up, aren't they? It's one of those things.
I do find that a bit at the auction sometimes.
Yeah, it is one of those things. Silver Pirate says, question, is it okay to end an auction with bids on in favour of a buyer offer to end it? I don't know if that's right. You can do it, but I think there's a certain time limit, like 12 or 15 hours. If there's bids, it won't allow you to end the auction. You can end it. It probably is frowned upon by eBay, but you can do it because you can always say that the item just has become unavailable. I've been following plenty of things this week on eBay which magically become unavailable.
They just disappear.
People do it all the time. It's just whether you want to do that as well. Okay, another item. Here we go. I just sold this yesterday. This same action figure. So I thought it was like a sign for me to buy him again. It was £1, which is a bit much for a basic figure. You normally, to be fair, sometimes you can pay £1 at boot fairs, but normally you can get them for about 50p. But this is a WWE figure, Mattel figure. I think I sold one just yesterday for £5 something plus shipping of £3. So I just picked him up again because I'm missing for £1, so it's 5 times the money. I'll take that.
And you thought, hey, I'll just
and I've just sold him. So okay.
Why not pick him up?
Next item.
Next one is this one here. Now these Zahir picked up. He spotted these, and then we left the charity shop, and then we went back to try and get them.
Well, it's because we were worried about parking. We'd parked in one place,
and the ticket was running out. We couldn't really redo it, so we had to kind of go and move the car.
Exactly. So
these are Skechers,
and they've got like
they are a size 7, and they're like the
really good condition. Really good shape up. So she did it again. She did it again, guys. You see when I said she adds like words, makes up her own words. These are Skechers shape ups, but no. To Rebecca, they're shape 'em ups. So we can add that.
Don't you think it sounds better?
Shape 'em ups. So we can add shape 'em ups so you can wear your Jayla Crew jumper and put on your Skechers shape 'em ups. Yeah, sure. I'm saying.
Anyway, you're done with embarrassing me. Anyway,
you said it. Sorry, I can't help it. You do it so often.
Okay. So the bottoms of the soles are in pretty good condition. You can't hide behind the shoe.
Okay. Super Cat reckons shape 'em up sounds better. I don't know.
I think so.
Okay.
Anyway, so we paid. Okay, I'm calm now. We paid £5.99. I don't think you can see the sticker, but it's £5.99.
Yeah.
Now, we will be looking to aim for around between 25 and 30.
That would be quite good if we could do this. We paid £6. They're in really good condition, though, aren't they? They're really good condition. Okay. This is one of my favourite pickups today, guys. This is the next pickup. This is a James Brown singing, moving, dancing figure. I paid £4 for him. Believe it or not, James Brown is it is kind of popular. This figure is kind of popular. I've seen people achieve about 20, 25, sometimes more, because this is actually a bit more a rarer variation with the suit and the silver cape. I'm gonna play like just. So that's all I want to play. So I love that part, you know, I love that. That's awesome. And then he does his thing and he sings.
Yeah,
he sings "I Feel Good," and he moves his legs, moves his arms and his feet. His mouth is meant to open, I think.
We think because this is actually meant to.
But I've seen other people put in video in their listings that he moves his arms, legs, and head, but they don't mention the mouth. So I'm not sure if the mouth is meant to move. It doesn't seem to be like very, anyway, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So, okay.
Anyway, right.
So, I paid £4. We expect to get like 25 to 30, I reckon.
25 to 30.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay. It's me again, isn't it?
Yeah, it tends to work.
Okay, so this isn't one that I picked up today. This is one I picked up during the week. So this is like a little evening clutch bag. It's got the it's actually in really, really good condition. There we go. It's got the little strap inside. It's really nice and clean. It's by Next.
Okay.
And
How much you
paid £1.
And what do you expect to get back for it?
I'm going to be aiming between £8 to £7.
8 to 7.
Yeah.
7 to 8 then.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 to 8. 8 to 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. Sorry, Zoe and Rare Roses. They both wanted James Brown to sing.
Oh.
The problem is, if I did that, then I wouldn't be able to get that YouTube money. So I had to keep it short. I hope you guys understand. God, that sounds terrible. But I'm only kidding, guys. Anyway, let's have a look. Question from Lisa: are all Nike Adidas trainers worth picking up to resell if they're in good condition? And what would be top price to buy them for? I would say, yeah. Joe Berman says watch Joe Penny's videos. I'll say yes.
Yeah, because he's probably the best one for like.
He's picked up
shoes.
some.
He picks up some really nice stuff, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's one of those things you've got to be really. You've got to be careful because sometimes you can end up with really slow moving shoes. You'll think they look awesome. You'll think they look cool. Actually, no, when you think they look cool, buy them, because if you think they look cool, someone else out there will think they look cool. It's how it works, right?
Yeah.
But not everything sells as quickly, and not everything sells for as much. So like off the top of my head, I would be very careful about how much you want to spend, but sometimes it's worth paying 10, 15, 20, 30 pounds if you've got some, I've been at boot fairs before where I paid like 20 pounds or 25 pounds, which is a lot more than when I normally would, but it was for a pair of legit Air Jordans. They sold for good money.
You have to be careful with that side, especially at a boot sale with fakes and stuff like that.
That's the other thing.
We've got stung by buying fakes before.
You have to be careful. A good tip is a really simple way to look out for Nike fakes. So I've noticed is on fakes you might see on the tongue where the information label is. On fake it can just peel off. Literally, it'll peel off. Whereas on legit Nikes, it's sewn in or it's stuck in, so it won't. None of the edges should be peeling off. Like I had this really mint pair of Air Max, I think they were, but something niggled me because a very slight corner was just up, and I was like, that's not right. And I looked at some Nikes I bought from the shop, and it just didn't look right, and then it just peeled off. And so I just knew, even though they looked so real. I mean, it's really hard to tell the difference between.
Miss Beauty's pointed out something really important as well. Check the
codes.
Code number inside.
Yeah, so if you type in the 6 or was it a 6 or 9 digit code, depending whatever it is. If you type in the code and it comes up with lots of trainers which are completely different style or different, I mean, colorways can be different, like the design, but the style should be the same.
But our advice is watch Joe Penny's videos.
Yeah, our advice would be exactly. And Larry Master says the uglier the shoe, the better. Carp Fishing asks, how do you guys ship your shoes? I just use Hermes. We normally, if there's a shoe box, we use that. If not, we'll just wrap it in some bubble wrap and put it in a poly mailer, and it'll be fine. Let's have a look. Yeah, Super Cat says look and feel for the quality in the trainers. There's lots of fakes out there, definitely. Diana Hughes says, hi Carp, try Shoe Zone. They give boxes for free. That's excellent tip there. So if you've got like one of those stores near you, that's a way to go. Richard Payne says, got a return for some fake Converse I sold, had no idea, looked legit to me, brand new too. That's the danger, Richard. You've got to be careful. Make sure they are fake though, and make sure it wasn't the buyer just saying they were to get a return as well. If they do look legit, I mean, you know, check. 73 Mask asked question, have you guys ever thrifted or been to the States? We haven't. I would love to visit. We've never been to the States, unfortunately, but yes, when we do go at some point, yeah, we will definitely love to go there. It would be amazing. Definitely. I think I'd just like to go. Lisa Smith says, what site do you use to find the codes? Just Google them. If you Google image them, so you'll see the code, like it'll be like 751398 or whatever. I don't know, whatever. It'll be like a 6 or 7 digit code, and you just type that in, and you should be able to see on Google image search trainers popping up. Yeah, Larry Masters just said that as well. Old Haggis Hunter has joined us. Lisa, you're not sounding thick. Just know nothing about it. Yeah, it's everyone has to ask like questions. It's how we all pick up information. Supercat says the thrift stores in the States are massive. We need them over here. Big Nuke says, hello, hi there. Driven all day, 5 towns worth of charity shops, and just bought a load of Teletubbies from Plymouth. Wonder where I end up now, driving away. Wow, yeah, that's pretty awesome. A load of Teletubbies. That's fantastic. Garage Flips Lonnie says, I hit the thumbs up on the way out, almost forgot. No worries. David McGregor says, have I missed the haul? Hi, David.
No,
we're in the middle of it. We're moving.
It's just chatting.
We're moving pretty slowly. So, so there we go. All right, so I've showed, was it your turn now, isn't it? Your turn.
Yeah. Okay, so this I wasn't expecting to get much money back on. It's a Next purse. It's in really good condition inside again. Now I paid 50p for it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at getting about $4.99 plus shipping.
It's a nice little purse.
Yeah.
Does the job.
Yeah. It's really good, clean looking purse. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
What are we on to next? Let me just choose. I should really be getting the next item ready. Get the next item ready now, and that way we can do it. Yeah. I'm going for next. Okay. Okay. All right. I sold one of these recently, a big mouth Billy Bass. I was in a shop today. I'd never seen the catfish version or whatever, and I picked it up for £2. The lady in the shop says there's corrosion in the battery compartment and she couldn't get it to work. So I've taken a risk on it. I think like with a bit of bicarb or something, I might be able to get it working. If not, then no, but pay £2 for that. So if it's working, you can get 22 quid for it. Yeah. So you know that's what I was hoping. Let's have a look.
Let's see if we can clean it up.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so this one, okay, I'm back in the bags. This is a French Connection toiletry bag. Now, as I paid £1 for this. This was another one that I picked up during the week. Now, when I was researching this, I found out this was actually a Boots toiletry gift thing. So I was kind of a little bit disappointed. Sorry, what's the...
It's just one of the pickups.
So I was a little bit disappointed because someone sold the full set, like complete with the toiletries, for $8.99. Now, because I haven't got the toiletries, I'm probably going to sell it for about $4.99 with postage.
Yeah.
But I was a little bit disappointed on the price. I was hoping to get a little bit more for that.
Yeah. But
so that's
happens. Okay. All right. Next item, I'll show you one of my best pickups of the day. This is probably the best pickup of the day, guys. It's also what was beeping because it needs charging. There we go. Now this is a human wear Victor Reader Stratus. Now we got this for a really good price.
Yeah, we saw this just as we were about to leave.
We were leaving a charity shop, right? Which we thought Victor Reader. Welcome to Victor Reader. Yeah. Okay, so we were in this charity shop and we looked around and we thought we'd gotten some nice things, a couple of nice pickups, and then we on the way out we saw this. I want to quickly go through a few messages quickly though. How much did you pay for them? Treasure. Oh no, okay, that's different. Question: how old are you guys? Just curious. I'm 35, aren't I?
Yeah, I'm 35.
I'm 35. You're 35 as well. We're both 35. There's about a 6-month difference.
Yeah.
Carp Fishing says 34. John Bradley says Rebecca's 21. He has 47. yeah. Andrew says he found out his favorite car boot starts next week. There's 62 people in the chat, so hello to everyone. If I haven't said hello to you, really appreciate everyone that's popping in. But yeah, so we picked this up. Now this is something you need to look out for if you see it. Now it was on the table, and we got it for £10, and it's called Human. The brand is called Human Wear. And it's a Victor reader. Now there are different versions of this out. This is the earliest, most basic version. What this is a audiobook reader for people that just need a little bit of extra help in terms of ease of use. So elderly people, people with impaired vision, things like that. So it's built really well. First of all, it's got a slot load CD drive there, and then all the buttons sound out what they do. So if you press start, if you press play, it says that. Fast forward, eject, etc. So it speaks to the user, and they can put in an audio book, or you can put in music if you wish. You've got a headphone jack as well, and it runs on a rechargeable battery. So really good pickup. So I paid £10 for this, and I think I've seen one of these sell for about 110. There are different versions out though, so be careful. There are versions out which are more advanced, which also have memory card slots and USB slots, and those can fetch like brand new, like £300. So those are really good. So I was excited, but I'm still excited, but not quite as excited as I was when I originally searched it. But I'm still pretty damn happy that to get like at least, I mean, 110 was like an auction or something. I'm not sure, but I think I can get like 110 to 150, something like that. So really happy.
Really happy with that, weren't we? Can you say what you paid for it?
You paid the tenner, Cora Harrison says that looks super interesting. I'd have picked that up before I even knew what it was. It is pretty cool. It is just a weird looking thing, isn't it? It's just wow. And then you realize it's actually like a portable CD player, really, with a little speaker there. Richard Payne says you can replace the battery contacts in that fish if you can do a bit of soldering, and you think it's worth your time. I could do it if it doesn't work. I'm hoping I'll be able to get it to work. But
hopefully.
Amanda says, without having ever thought about it, I always felt like you guys were quite a bit older than me. But I think that's because of the age of your kids. That's meant to be nice in a nice way, by the way.
Our girls are quite old.
We were young.
We were.
We're still young, right? Yeah, we're young. Question: do you find your fresh pickups seem to sell within the first 30-day cycle? Recently, they have been. I think we're obviously improving, like as time goes on.
Well, especially on the main store, I would say.
We're finding that we're picking,
especially like the bigger items. Like the items we kind of pay up for. They're actually going quite quickly.
Exactly. So I think we are getting better. Definitely. We're improving. So that helps. You and
so I'm on to clothing now.
No worries.
Okay, so this is actually something that Zahir actually noticed, but he showed it to me and I was like, wow, look at that.
That's so cool, isn't it?
Now, we didn't know the brand on this, and we just thought it looks really cool. It's by Vera and Lucy.
Is it Vera and Lucy?
Yeah, I think it's Vera and Lucy. I know I get things wrong, but I'm sure that's Vera and Lucy.
Are you sure you want to add like another name? Vera, Lucy and Jim, maybe? Or add an extra one in there, Vera, Lucy and Jim.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Vera, Lucy and Jim, this brand.
We paid £3.75 for this.
Yeah.
Now, looking at completed on eBay, we can't find this exact jacket, but we've found similar ones with like similar style but different pattern on the arms and things like that, and they've sold between 15 and 20. So we're probably going to be aiming to between there, probably.
Yeah,
15, between 15 and 20.
Yeah, so that's a pretty good one. Carp Fishing says, I'm super picky now. Before I used to pick up most things I held. You tend to just become like that, don't you? When you see stuff that you've got and that's not moving, and you'll end up being like that. Lisa says, you're both young. That I'm 49 and act more childish than you do. See, okay. I find that hard to believe. I'm pretty childish. But, okay. Joe Berman says, long shot. Anyone know any vintage wholesalers around Warwickshire, Brum or Midlands? If anyone did know, I doubt they would share it, Joe, because that would be pretty sweet. Vintage wholesalers, I don't know, but it's funny. Carp Fishing says, oh, that looks like a fishing jacket with his wife's sleeves. Fishing jacket. Lisa Smith says, Beck, slap him. Okay. Stephen Adams says, always watching your videos. Keep it up, both of you. Thank you. Really appreciate it. David McGregor can tell it's fishing by the pockets on the front. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, interesting. Oh, that's a great keyword for us as well. So fishing jacket, we'll have a look. Let's have a look. What percentage of your sales go to GSP compared to staying in the UK? Asked Rich one day, as I don't have GSP and I'm unsure whether to add it. I don't know about a fair amount of it. I haven't checked the stats, but we sell abroad regularly. I don't know the percentage. And also you've got to, the other thing you've got to look at is you recently had a sale to Japan where we didn't use GSP. The guy actually requested an invoice.
He sent me a message and he said, because I've seen about 3 items that I want to purchase with you, but I don't want to pay shipping on each item because for GSP he has to spend.
You can't combine it
on each item. You can't combine it. So I said that's not a problem, and I gave him a price for it was through Royal Mail, wasn't it? I think we sent it.
Probably, yeah.
And he was happy to pay that postage price and for all 3 items to be bundled in the same.
Yeah, and it was recorded as well.
Yeah, and it was recorded.
Yeah, recorded, signed for. Yeah. Well, the difference.
Tracked price.
Yeah.
So.
The difference is quite small, isn't it?
It is. I mean, through GSP, he would have been paying £16
per item.
Yeah. I think I quoted him 24. Was it?
Yeah. Nick and Andrea are just going out to the gig, guys. Have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy your evening, guys, as well. Speak soon. Okay. Pretty good.
Yeah. So I mean, it's kind of worth thinking about really, because otherwise I wouldn't have sold 3 items. Yeah.
Well, there you go. And Amanda's just come in there with something that backs that up. She says, I don't do GSP, just do international postage myself, the non-GSP way, and get a large percentage of my stuff going international.
Yeah.
Not sure of what percentage, but noticeably high. See, that's the worry I've got as well. And I'm pretty sure Joe as well, Joe reselling.
You do kind of worry that it kind of puts some
because you can't combine without it costing a lot or paying tons. So
how many buyers are you going to get that are going to bother to contact you?
Exactly. This guy bothered to contact you and was willing to do the necessary. But there we go. Yeah, Diana says, cool, Japan. Yeah, that is super cool that someone from Japan went to buy clothes that we picked up. Let's have a look. CP Crafts and More says, I have GSP on my store and have done since started and only sold a handful using, but I don't know what that means. Missed anything? Yeah.
See, I do have GSP on my store and I have done it from the start as well, but there are certain things, I think, like my buttons and things like that I've actually got international shipping on. It's just the other items like the clothing and stuff like that I haven't put it on yet. Yeah. So it is something I will be looking at.
Hixie says, I love GSP's peace of mind and I'm lazy. If they don't want to pay GSP, F them, says Hixie. John asks, who's Nick gone to see? I think they've gone to see like a local band that like it's a friends family type band, but say it's a local pub or something. I'm not sure, but it's like a local. It's not anyone. It's not like a big gig as it were, like in a traditional sense. yeah, so let's see whether we can catch up.
Shall we?
On yeah, I've
stuff?
got some stuff
Yeah.
here. Amanda says there's pros and cons, both GSP and standard. I don't think one is or the other is best. But happy with non-GSP and doing well regardless. Exactly. Yeah. So costs, said CP Crafts, so predictive text. Yeah. Old Haggis Hunters just sold a bundle of Lego to Australia via GSP. eBay charging less than it would cost me to Hermes it down south. I sell a lot of GSP worry-free. Yeah, so everyone's going to have different. Yeah, exactly. Hixie says 25% of his sales are GSP. So you know, Falling on a Bruise has joined us as well. So Mir Cameron Ali says once one buyer asked me that he wanted to buy multiple items, GSP shipping cost him a lot. I made him one new listing and he bought it from that listing. Happy buyer. Yeah. I mean, but the thing, what worries me about that is that guy obviously contacted you, and just like the customer contacted us, how many people just don't bother? They just see it as costing too much and then just move on.
Kind of scroll
Yeah. So that's the only thing. Miss Beauty asks, have you ever sold stock that you're no longer interested in but can still get profit from to other resellers? I've never sold anything to another reseller that I know of, unless someone's bought off of me because they've seen an opportunity that I've missed. I've not like knowingly done it. No. If there's profit in it, then I'll sell it myself. This is where I see it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever passed something off.
Anyway, back to the haul.
Back to the haul, guys. Back to the haul. All right. Wow, we've got 74 people in here now. That's fantastic. We picked up these awesome trainers. They're in really good condition. They're Puma, and they were sold for £3. Now, Beck, you did a bit of research on these, right?
Yes.
So
now they're
so cool. I just thought they were awesome.
They're a size 11, so they're quite a big size.
They're suede.
They are. Yeah, they have like a really nice suede feel to them.
It's so nice.
And the colouring on them is really nice. I don't know if it's going to pick it up.
Yeah, brown and mustard kind of like,
and it's really, really nice. They look really cool. Now, seeing them sell like these ones, they were similar style but not the same colours. They were sold at auction and they went for £28. So we'll probably be aiming for about that.
£28, not bad. I'm happy with that from £3. And you can see the sole is in the things I look out for. Always check the toe end of the shoe. I mean, we recently just saw a pair of vintage kickers which were gorgeous. Like,
but then playing around with
they were too far gone. But yeah, these are mint condition. They're really good condition. I'm so happy with those. Okay, next item.
So next item, back to the clothes again.
Yep.
Okay, now this is a Topshop little dress. I think it's kind of like a skate style because that's what I put into search.
Skate style? Oh, look, using fancy words. Skate style. Fancy. Okay.
Anyway, so
it's quite nice.
I paid £3 for this, but I'll be listing it for about $14.99. But I will put best offer on it because I've been liking that quite a lot recently because it means I get a sale.
Okay. Oh, here's another item I picked up today, a Walkman. So really happy with this. This is a Sony WM FX290. This is an FM AM Walkman. I paid £2 for it. It's got like its carry case with the clip, and you know, it's FM AM should get about £15 to £25, so pretty happy. Amanda says, Bex, skate style or skater? I say skater.
Yeah.
I get it right. See? Are you just adding, or is that you adding words?
I was taking words off there.
Are you taking it? Oh, yeah. God, there's no, you're so unpredictable.
Yeah.
So unpredictable.
I'll either add or take away.
Yeah.
Never know.
How about just using the right word once? Try that. You think about it.
I'll think about it.
Okay, your turn, honey.
As long as I list it with the right words on it, it's all right.
Yes.
That's what I go with.
I think Amanda's doing it as well now. So it's a lot of Beckages and then Becks. So you've got Amanda doing it as well now. The whole adding letters.
See, it's catchy.
It's catchy. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Carp Fishing's a skater in the cabinet. Looks mad. It's wicked. I think I'm just going to take them off because no one's going to buy them. But yeah.
We really like them.
Miss Beauty says, I have to go now, guys. Really cheered me up. See you in the next chat. Glad you could pop in. I hope you're feeling better. Really good to see you back in the chat as well. Really awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so next. So these are pair of jeans.
Yeah, pair of jeans. Yeah. Tell them what they are.
They are, I'm going to get it wrong, not your daughter's jeans.
No, they're not.
They are.
Oh, right. Okay. They're not your daughter's jeans.
Yeah.
But I thought they were, okay. Yeah. And they say tummy tuck on them.
Yeah.
Oh, like, you're so fancy, aren't you? Is that why you were so happy?
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Okay, now, I think it was Carla Jenkins. I think I've got the name right.
Yeah.
She showed these in her video. Last time I picked these up, I couldn't remember who showed them in the video, and Carla mentioned it on one of our videos and said, yeah, it was me. And I was like, yeah. So yeah, she showed these. Now these I paid $3.99 for. My other set that I picked up, I listed for about $34.99. These are probably priced a little bit lower because they have got a bit of wear to the bottoms of the legs.
The hems.
The hems. That's the word.
Yeah, the hems. Okay. Okay.
What is wrong with me today? I can't
Today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is it? Am I like this all the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Anyway, so pay $3.99. I'm probably going to be listing them between 30 and
Treasure Pirate's gone to go and then eat the pizza. Got to go. Pizza ready. See you next time.
Enjoy pizza.
That's Heather, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes. Amanda says, by the way, guys, you know I always love your chats and I'm grateful, but just want to say thanks for this one. Sitting, taking endless photos and listing with you guys on the laptop. A big help. I'm really glad to hear. Charlotte Woodley says, this video is so motivating whilst I list my own stock. Really thank you for watching. Really, we appreciate everyone's interaction. So
we do.
It's great that we can like be on here whilst you guys are listing and photographing. Something we should be doing. Yeah, we'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll get to it. Yeah. Lisa Smith says 1-0 to Beck. I'm sorry. I'm not sure about that. But okay.
I've got the jeans.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, because you said, oh no, they're not.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they are.
Yeah, okay. All right. Anyway. Okay, my turn, right? Yeah. Okay. A little bit of media. We don't pick up a lot of media, but I picked this up because this was interesting. We paid £3 for this video game. It's a Nintendo DS game, and it is called Tao's Adventure: Curse of the Demon Seal. And it was £3, and we aimed to get about 13. Yeah. Is that what you saw?
That's what I saw.
Okay, 13. Yeah. Again, it's in good condition. It's got the manual, which is a little bit worn at the edges. Cartridges there. It's the European version. So it's good condition. Sometimes with video games, if they look weird, sometimes they can just pop out at you. This just looked like it would be interesting. It's an RPG game. And it happens to have more value.
And this
than,
was actually in the window. So
I was surprised because you know this was displayed with a bunch of other DS games which were far less valuable, and all DS games it was just said were £3. And we were surprised that this was just sat there still, to be honest, because we weren't the first there in the morning or anything. So very happy with that pickup from £3 to £13. Supercat says, glad my son isn't watching, he'd want that game. Says, I don't have a clue about what this game is apart from it's an RPG. I actually thought it was like Aang from Avatar. Vinny has popped in and says, yes, RPG games are always good. So how do you get into GSP? I currently only sell within the UK. Lisa Smith, if you go into your account page and site preferences, I think that's where you can enable it. But don't quote me on that, but I think that's where you can enable it. But yeah, 3 to 13. You're meant to be picking.
I'm on my last bit of clothing here.
Okay, all right.
Okay, I've lost my note, but it's fine. This is gonna go well then. Okay, so this
is the bow meant to be on the back though? Is that
that's
quite nice?
Yeah, that is the back. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So picked up this dress. Material. It's a really Yeah, it's got a nice little detail to the back. I was actually quite surprised. It's actually 100% polyester.
Oh,
I thought it was
feels really nice. Yeah,
it feels like really nice.
Okay.
I was quite surprised when I looked at the tag. So it's Yumi.
Yumi. Yeah.
Yumi. It's a size 12. I paid £3.
Yep.
And I will be listing, I think, for £18.
Wow, nice.
So yeah.
That should be a nice little sale for us, definitely.
Yes.
I'm going to carry on with the media now. This is an interesting find. I was really happy with this one. Right. I paid 20p for this, and we should get 15 to 18 pounds. I've actually seen people achieve 20 on it as well. Now what this is a Sony Super Audio CD Ultimate Collection. Normally these things don't have any value because, you know, just like they're kind of, manufacturers used to put out discs. So a lot of speaker manufacturers used to do this as well. They used to put out CDs with like classical music, which you could play. You know, they'd come with a hi-fi or with a pair of speakers to show off what you just bought. This is a long time ago. They don't do it now, but this is really good because this is a Super Audio CD. Super Audio CDs have got like a separate logo. You need a Super Audio CD player to be able to play a Super Audio CD. They're just higher bit rate CDs. So this is the Ultimate Collection. It's like a 2-disc set, pays 20p, and it sells for between 15 and 20. Now the reason why it's good to talk about this, it's because Super Audio CD albums, some of them can go for a lot of money. So you might just think you're looking at bog standard CD because obviously it will just look like the normal album cover, but if it's got like the little Super Audio CD logo on it, it could be worth a lot more than the regular. Some can go for really good money. Again, it's about research.
It is.
Yeah. That's something to talk about. Rich one day says I have a certain ranking to get to GSP. Okay. David McGregor says Kendall Jenner has been rocking Fila lately, so your hoodie might go up in value. Keep it in good condition. I'm keeping this. This isn't going anywhere. I love it. It's so old school. It's got like a massive feeler on the back as well. I don't know if you can see it. It's like massive feeler on the back as well. So yeah, that's not being sold. But thank you for the heads up. It's good to see that you're up to date with Kendall Jenner's latest, you know, comings and goings, David. Do you? It's just something you do, or how did you find that out? But thank you for the information nonetheless. Let's have a look. Michelle Ange says, "Evening to my newly favorite pair of resellers." Oh, thank you very much. Okay, so that's a really good like thing to look out for. Super Audio CDs. If you see any Super Audio CD albums, pick them up. Diana Hughes says, "I will look out for Super Audio, definitely." David McGregor says, "Instagram. I admire her work." Such a joker.
Okay. I'm on my last bits.
Okay.
Shall I show
all
of this lot? Because it was
sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
So I bought recently, like I love watching Margaret Textile Treasures and her jewelry jars, and we don't get jewelry jars over here. So I walked into a charity shop and they were doing like these little bags of bundled up jewelry for £1.
Costume jewelry.
Yes, costume jewelry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought £1, I may as well
give it a go for £1. Yeah.
So this is what I had I think I've taken a couple of necklaces anyway for myself, but there was this one.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got this one here. These are all quite long, dangly. They're not any brands at all.
Like no brand jewelry. Yeah.
This little kind of necklace there, and bracelet.
Yeah.
Okay, and
now get to the bit that you're excited about. So there's a reason why she's excited to share this.
So I paid £1. Now, bearing in mind, I took a couple of pieces out of it anyway. Okay.
For yourself.
For myself. Now I've listed them. Yeah, because they're unbranded. I thought just list them. See kind of similar-ish items. Okay. Now I sold this for £5.99 yesterday. So I was like, and that was the day after I listed it. So I was really, really happy. I was like, wow, okay, that's great.
That is a really good pickup. I mean, and the thing is, it was unbranded, right?
Yeah, it's all unbranded.
Yeah, exactly. So it's really important because I think that's what's nice about it, because you think of it that, you know, it's got to have a brand. I mean, how did you describe it or anything? Like, do you want to share that? Or
the thing is, like, I use Pinterest as well. Okay, so what I was doing is if I didn't know like how to describe it, I was actually Google searching and putting like necklace styles and things like that. And then on Pinterest boards, people have put up like the different styles and different types of necklaces. So I would kind of get my keywords from those.
Okay, but it just shows that even though it's just a regular bit of like it's that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
That the one? Just regular bit of costume jewelry. I mean, you've made £6 out of that. Obviously, minus your fees and shipping, which is going to be like nothing on that anyway. Like 75p to ship that, because it's going to be under 100 grams. It goes a large letter.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for you with that, because it just shows that's like that's another reason why it's really cool to have you doing your own store, because I don't know if we'd ever have that on main store, because I'd be like, oh, you know, it's not my thing. Or whatever, but now it's really cool. So let's go back in the chat. Zoe Campbell says anything that the Kardashians and Jenners wear is gold. You know, it's a high seller, says Super Cat, sad but true. Yep, anything they wear. Lisa Smith is not impressed by them. She's made a comment about them. Jason says, well done, Bex. Lisa says, good sell, Bex. Yeah, so that was really happy. Carp Fishing says, was this on your shop, Bex? Yes, it was. I mean,
I think the only one at the moment that isn't listed is probably this one. I haven't put that one up yet. But you will. So everything else is listed.
Yeah. So that's really cool. We're getting to the end of the haul. I've got a couple of bits to show here. I picked this video game up. It was sealed. I wouldn't have picked it up if it wasn't sealed. It's called R Factor. If you ever see it, it's worth picking up. I think I've sold this before for like a tenner plus shipping before. I paid again, like it was like 50p or something. R Factor is very popular amongst PC gamers who are into racing simulations. So there's people out there that mod this game and play this game because they believe it's got some of the best racing physics out there. So it's a really popular game for that matter. So pay for that. Now,
okay, I'll just quickly.
Sure.
Lisa, where did you get the jewelry? It was actually from one of the charity shops that we visit every now and again. I can't remember the name of it.
Okay, but
no, it's the cat one.
The cat one.
No, not the cat one.
I don't know. I can't remember either. But they had a bag. They had a bunch. You wish you'd bought the other bags, now, don't you?
Yeah, because I had a few.
They had about 5 or 6 bags. Yeah, they had about.
I thought, oh, I'll just try it. I only picked one bag up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it's cat protection.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling it was cat protection.
Yeah.
One that we went into. Yeah.
Exactly. Joe Berman says, remember to note it's the American onesie. I will do, Joe. I appreciate that. Yeah, I will mention that because it's got the ERSB or whatever rating, the E on it. Definitely. Thank you for pointing that out. Jonathan William asked, question, what is Beck's eBay store? I'd love to have a look. It's easy enough to find. You just search for costume jewelry or something, or I don't know, but we might mention it later.
Yeah. I think
Yeah. Okay.
I was just thinking if I've actually put it out there or not.
No, you can find it.
I don't think I have. I don't think I've actually stated it anywhere. I was going to say I think I put it on Instagram, but I don't think I have. I think I put it on YouTube.
Might do. Yeah. Okay. This is the final, second to last thing to pick up. This is really cool. Beck spotted this.
Yeah.
I would have walked past it because I just didn't see it. And it's we paid £2 for it, and it's from Avatar: Legend of Aang from Nickelodeon. And
there's 2 things why I spotted this. Right? Our daughter was
mad about
Avatar.
Yeah.
A few years back.
Absolutely crazy about it.
I think it was Ben Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I think Ben.
He picked one of those up.
It's really cool. So it's his battle staff. It pops out. there. See that? It's by Mattel.
It's probably meant to make noise because it does have battery compartment.
Yeah, it makes noises and things, but we have to have a look at that. But there's not many that sell in the UK. It's, I don't know, it's difficult to price. I want to look for 25 to 30 quid on it because they don't come up very often. They mostly come up in the States when they do. It's his battle stuff. The Hyperpicker says it's a glider. So yeah, it's a glider, or I've seen it described as a battle staff.
Yeah. Well, he does use it to glide.
He uses it to glide, yeah. And then, so
I've watched the cartoon.
You've watched it, yeah. Beck's an aficionado. So that was really cool. And now we are on to a final pickup. Fabian says, I didn't get any notification for today's show. Oh, that's really bad. We did set it as an event. Yeah. I'm not sure why that has happened. I'm really sorry because that sucks. What we tend to do is we tend to share it, like we tend to set it as an event, and then we do put it on our Facebook page.
We do.
So if you want to follow us on our Facebook page, we will leave a link for our Facebook page.
Put it on there.
No, I never put it. I keep on forgetting to put it in the description. No, sometimes I forget. I need to put it there. Amanda says I got email and phone notification as well. Oh, okay. Carp Fishing says I'd go for $34.99 on the glider.
Oh, okay.
So pretty happy. That's a good pick then. Really pleased with that. We're on to our last item. This is on our way home. We stopped off on a charity, one of our local charity shops. No biggie, thanks. What did I miss, guys? We were just doing pickups.
Yeah, with a lot of chatting in the middle.
Yeah, here we go says, almost missed it too. Don't use Facebook. That's understandable. Yeah,
that's fine.
If you click on the bell, you will get it, says Kathy. Yeah, that's right. There's next to the subscribe button, there's normally like a little bell button. Yeah. So if you click on that, then hopefully you will be notified. But yeah, this is quite a cool pickup. I'm happy about this. Okay. We've just got rid of all of our large bulky items. Pretty much we've sold them. So it was only right that I pick another one up. This is cool. Check this out, guys. This is a genuine Budweiser chiller cabinet fridge type thing. It's got a little handle on the top. It's got 6-liter capacity. It's not the best pickup of all time, but hold on. There you go. There's the handle.
There we go.
And it's really cool. David McGregor is happy about Budweiser there. So it's really cool because it's hidden. And I did pay up for this because this was at a local charity shop, and our charity shops can be quite pricey. But I paid £20. Yeah, just about.
Oh, just about.
You'll have to take my word for it. I paid £20 for this. Now it is a super cool drinks chiller fridge, and I have seen people achieve up to £60 used. So from 20 to 60, or even if I can get 50 or 40s, 40s double the money. I'd like 40 plus shipping. Obviously, I'm going to do plus shipping, but I'm going to aim for 60. I think it's really cool. Be better, filled with beer, says Supercat. Man cave, says Diana Hughes. Yep, definite keyword there, man cave. I love that in the chat when you show an item, people have like knowledge about everything and can put in. Everyone together is like a wealth of knowledge, isn't it? Like so many people. Lisa Smith says it says 1999, you fibber.
There we go.
Yeah, okay. 20. I did over exaggerate there a bit. Yeah, I've paid 19.99, but I should be able to get 50 to 60, I reckon. 99. Peter Crawford says I'd pay more. Michelle Ange says, why do resellers never disclose their eBay shops? Do you know what? I've been thinking about this, and I'm not sure that it's not about. I should disclose it really. Yeah. Loads of people follow it anyway.
I know,
but
people find it. I think that's the thing.
I think the answer is there's no good reason to it. I think I just need to get confident enough to just be like, check out my eBay shop, guys. But I think also part of it is I don't want you guys to think that I'm plugging it. Yeah. Because then it gets to the stage where it's like I don't want people to think I'm like, oh yeah, and you can check out and buy the crap you've just seen. To be quite honest, anyone that has actually messaged me privately and asked me for it, I've actually given it to them. Yeah. So I will say, although I
I haven't said it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If people do message me and contact me, I do actually get it out.
So yeah, exactly. So it's just about, you feel a bit awkward about it. If I'm honest, that's all it is. I don't think there's any good reason, but you just feel a bit awkward because you're like, you don't want to be seen as like you're plugging your shop as well.
Well,
so
you kind of do want to.
Yeah, I kind of want to, but I don't. Yeah. Lisa Smith says you cannot disclose your eBay shops. It's a secret. Yeah. Cat Rant says, Michelle, you're opening yourself up to trolls, potentially buying stuff, leaving negatives. Also, anyone can see your address. Yeah, I mean, there are those things, but those are.
There is that side.
I'd like to think those are not as big concerns because most people are nice.
Really do want to find it. You can.
Yeah, exactly. Plug your shops.
I know.
That's
Plug your shop.
Okay. Anyway, that is everything. I'm sure that is everything. So yeah, I'm really happy. I would say my favorite pickup of everything today, it has to be between James Brown and this, but I think I'll go for this because it's going to be nice and easy to ship, and it's a cool item. I would never have thought of it. So my pickup of the day is going to be the Victor Reader Stratus that I paid £10 for, and should be looking to get around 10 times the money at around £100. What would you say your favorite pickup so far of the day is going to be? Your jeans, or not your daughters? Or?
Yeah, probably my jeans.
I didn't realise they were not your daughters. So Beck's favorite pickup of the day.
Yeah, it's definitely
not your daughters. So okay.
Yeah, they're probably my favourite.
Exactly. Let's have a look. Okay, guys, that is the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed watching the stream.
Yeah.
We just thought we'd share what we picked up today. If we have masses of pickups tomorrow, which I doubt it, because I think we're going to try to relax tomorrow.
I'm not sure that we've got, because most charity shops around us are actually closed.
Tomorrow, so, tomorrow's probably going to be a chill out day for us then.
Yeah.
But we should hopefully be back.
If not, we might do another video.
Or we could do a sales report or something.
Yeah, because we haven't done that for
we could do a sales report. Hicks says, good show. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Steve.
Yes.
So what we're going to do is we're going to pop off, but we might be back tomorrow with a sales report then. Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. See you later.
See you.